off track, but if we have the heart of love, pursue the truth, to empower us all with freedom and free choice, the free will, the great gift and sometimes burden, if you will, that Akua God has blessed us with. And we have to stand up for those values, for truth, for love, for freedom. And we are so fortunate to be in Hawaii, on the Big Island, the center of the pico of the planet. The Earth is a one living system. And we are right now on the world's largest singular geographic feature. Mauna Kea extends all the way into the ocean to form a mountain that's taller than Mount Everest. And I didn't, I had to go to school to learn that. And then someone told me, some metaphysical person said, that also means that there's the most electromagnetic energy from any singular geographic point. That's it. The Hawaiian Islands are, I've heard, about 30 to 33 million years old. The Kumulipo, which is the original oral tradition of the story of life on the planet, details how life began in the ocean, which they knew, somehow they knew without any scientific, Western scientific training, that they knew that life began in the ocean and that the foundation of the food chain is in the coral. And as we take care of the coral and the ocean, and we take care of ourselves. So all of life and all of energy is interacting all the time. And thoughts and intention, our spirit is, I believe, the highest frequency is love. And our consciousness is part of this energy ocean, this ocean of frequencies. And it supports life if you want it to. It destroys life if you choose to live like that. So people are making choices now. And we have been brought up in an educational system that really actually punished people who exercised critical thinking in so many ways. People who ask questions about this regulation or that law or that way of interpreting history or this way of interpreting social structures. These are the kinds of questions that need to be embraced by our educational system, by our people, by our society. And a lot of us rebels are turned artists and farmers. We're here today. And we've been here for over 3 months now. Initially taking back with aloha the land for the people. All land, all life, the whole universe, in my view and many people's views, I think it certainly goes back to the indigenous, native, traditional, ancient cultures. God owns everything. So I'll let God deal with the, the ownership of the universe. I'm just a steward of the body that I've been gifted with right now for this life. And I'm also a steward to the land that I've been gifted upon to live and to, we have all been gifted upon to live and to raise our children upon. So Kamehameha the Great, he is the one that united the islands through conquest, and so he did, in fact, lead the slaughter of many of his own family. And so there's a lot of family healing within the Hawaiian community that needs to happen and is happening right now.
Will you say that again, because I cut the camera?
Oh, yeah. No,
hold on just a second.
Yeah,
and then can we go over there and just talk about the project too?
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Awesome.
Sorry, I was really kind of talking about who I am and what really motivates me personally, and I think that's kind of a universal thing. But Kamehameha the Great, he is the ali'i, the first ali'i that was able to unite all of the Hawaiian Islands by conquest. They didn't. He did not, however, conquer Kauai, island of Kauai, which is the grassroots home of the Hawaii seed organization, and we are grateful for the great work that the people of Kauai have done in the past to protect us from the super ferry. and right now in our great important effort to protect us from genetically modified anything, genetically modified food and life, and Monsanto specifically. One of the reasons why it's important to be at the Kamehameha statue here is because Kamehameha School Bishop Estate, that entity, is the largest singular private landowner in Hawaii. They are the ones that are primarily responsible for coordinating with Monsanto to get money from Monsanto for the leasing of thousands of acres in what has created the world's largest open field genetically modified experiment for supposedly for food security. It's actually, it's for profits for very few people. Closely interconnected now at the very highest level. Now that Obama has brought in, I believe the guy's name is Taylor, who was the CEO of Monsanto. So nobody's hiding anymore. Everybody is making choices, and we encourage all of God's people, because whether you work for the government or you work for Akua, we're all God's children. And we got to remember that. And I think the land, the Aina, and the act of Malama Aina helps to heal ourselves and our relationships with each other and nature. And that's why we've done that. We've only done that. And we've done all of that and continue to and will continue to without government permission. Government derives its power from the voluntary consent of the people. And I can't find anybody who voluntarily consents to government as it stands right now. I've been looking though. They say, I consent because I get my paycheck. Okay, fine. That's not voluntary consent. You're getting paid. You know?
Yeah, can we have a few more minutes here?
Yeah, totally.
So you're cool that it's okay, that's not for me.
What?
You're okay.